everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go over text replacement during this video. It's going to be a really quick video, and all I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to go over exactly how we use text replacement for our business every single day. And let me pull it up here. So this is, if you have an iPhone, you can use text replacement. If you don't have an iPhone, get an iPhone. Just kidding, kind of. Okay, so you're gonna go to settings on your phone and you're gonna go to general, and then you're gonna go to keyboard. And then in keyboard, there's a tab or whatever called text replacement. So you're gonna click that. And I don't know if you guys can see, I always do this. I always struggle where I want them to see, but they can't see. Okay, so anyways, what you can do in text replacement, so I have all of mine saved. I have like a whole list. But what you can do is there's a little on the top right side, there's a plus sign. So that's where you would add your text replacement in. So, never mind, you can't see. So you click that plus sign and it says phrase and shortcut. So what I would do, for example, is I would put like, hey girl, are you ready to get your order in? Order in for hair, skin, and nails. So I could like have that as a follow-up when I'm going to follow up with a customer and place their order for them. So that would be like my longer phrase. And then the shortcut could be, you know, HG, hey girl. And then that way, when I go to my conversation, so say it's Friday and I'm following up with my customers, what I can do is I can click HG and then my entire thing will pop up and I click space and send, because now it's just going to auto-populate it and then I can send it to that customer. The reason that we love text replacement, and Mara and I live off text replacement, right, is because we literally can cut the conversation time down to like not more than half. Like, it's insane. So whereas I used to have to type out each individual message to a customer, or where I would have to go and find in my notes where I had like a description of a product copy pasted, and it took forever. Like, it literally took forever. Or I wasn't sure about something, so I would have to go and message like my upline and be like, hey, what do I send to this person? And it just took forever to have conversations. So I would have I would have so many conversations. I'd have like 20 conversations in a day, and I'd think that I was like killing it and I was working so hard, and I was like I'm on my phone all day and I'm typing and I've had 20 conversations and I got like a customer from it and I'm so proud of myself. And then I discovered text replacement. And now with text replacement, I can have 100 conversations in the same amount of time it takes me to have 20 conversations, and I'll probably get way more customers out of it. Like, my customer rate is going up because I'm working harder. I have more conversations that are constantly happening. So, you know, for every no I'm getting a couple more yeses than I used to get in the past. So I love text replacement for that reason. So basically, you know, my conversations will literally look like, and the reason I love text replacement too is because it's a script. So when I have a conversation with a customer, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the exact same conversation. They might throw in something else that another customer hasn't said. And if it's not really relevant to what I'm trying to do in that conversation, if it doesn't really get me to my goal, I'm not going to engage with that part of it. And I'm just going to redirect them back to the conversation by sending my like pre-typed up script. As far as text replacements go, Mara and I have the exact same text replacements that we use for every customer. So basically we have our host to post messages, which I can share with you guys in another video, how to do host to post. We have our product descriptions. We have our product prices for US and Canada. We have common objections that customers have, or that even, you know, potential teammates have. So we have those like objections, overcoming objections. We have all that saved. We have descriptions of, you know, when people say, well, what company do you work for? We have that one saved in text replacement. When people say, so explain to me like how the challenge works, the 90-day challenge, we have that saved in a text replacement. When people ask how we make money, we have that all saved in a text replacement. So basically, you know, we can go in and we can tweak things like a little word here and there, but the general like gist of the content all stays the same. So that's why we love text replacement, because whereas I used to have to type out an entire paragraph, now I can just type in IW for It Works. And then I can auto populate this whole paragraph about, how long I've been with It Works, what we offer, how much I love it, how I'm able to help people daily. And then that just sounds a lot more legit than me like rushing through a conversation and being like, oh, I work for It Works. Now I have this like really nice message that I can send that actually sounds like I'm taking the time to answer their questions and care about what I'm sending them. And it sounds weird because it's a script, but it makes it more personal. Because when I would rush through these conversations, like say I had to go to a doctor's appointment for Ivy, I'd be rushing through a conversation and they'd be like, well, what company do you work for? And I'd say It Works, because I have to get out the door. But now I'm getting out the door and all I have to do is type in IW. So it takes less time and I'm sending them this whole paragraph that I'm basically telling them like everything that they would want to know. And it sounds like I took the time to send them that message. And it sounds like I actually care about this conversation we're having. So in the long run, text replacement saves time. It makes you look more professional. And it really it makes it easier for you because now you're not having 20 different conversations. You're having, the same conversation and you know what to expect and you can open your phone and send some out and it takes like zero time. We love text replacement. It also really keeps the conversations like simple. We're not getting a bunch of different questions because we're sending the same messages. And it helps because we're also getting consistent results. So we can get consistent customers every single day because we're doing the same thing. You can't do a bunch of different things and expect the same results, right? So that's what text replacement is. And I'm also going to be working on this week. So hold me accountable. What day is it here? It's Tuesday, the 5th. Mm-hmm. So it's Tuesday, February 5th. And by the end of this week, I will have an email ready to send out to you guys if you ask for it, that has all of our common text replacements. So I'm going to like literally go through my text replacement list and I'm going to have them all. So I'm going to have what we save it as is the shortcut, and I'm going to have the phrase so that if you guys want, you can just go and take like when Mar got started, we sat on this couch for I think maybe an hour and we just like inputted all the text replacements in. So it took an hour to do it, but in the long run, she saved
hours and hours and hours.
Hours and hours and hours worth of time, right? So it's worth it to just take an hour, put like your favorite show on Netflix on for an hour and just save like the text replacements. It'll cost you, like it'll save you a world of trouble. And it will get you more customers consistently. And then, you're going to start recognizing that we're sending you the same messages when you're like, oh, what do I offer this person for Skinny Mocha? And we send you the same message. Now you can do that without asking us because it just makes it easier for you and it makes it easier for us because we can address like the questions that aren't the same thing, right? So I'm going to have that message ready to send out to you guys. And if you have any questions about text replacement, just let me know. All right, bye.